The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacy Sturm.
And hate is gonna hate.
Hate is with the Z, bitches.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a hate-is day.
By the way, I'm Cameron Ali.
Oh, yeah. Laser Phillips.
Laser Phillips.
I was playing some best of on
Monday?
Monday, and it's funny that was one of them.
I tried listening on the road back from Kansas, and
that's right,
my phone wasn't working right, so I didn't get to listen.
No.
I wanted to take that stroll down memory lane.
With me?
My rants.
Nice. I played Church of Chicken Christ.
That's probably my favorite one. My dad hates that one.
And shoot me in the face. Yeah, does your dad ever listen to that stuff and just go, Cameron?
I played him the Chicken Christ one.
Yeah.
Because I'm sitting there rolling.
Right, it's hilarious.
And my dad just gets pissed. He's like, you can't. You can't say stuff like that. He goes, you know, you want to say it with your friends, that's fine. But you can't say that stuff. It really makes people mad. I'm like, no, Dad. I said, there's an egg. It had a cross on it. So you know there's going to be a religious sect that follows that. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's just how people are. They're insane like that. I mean, I think Life of Brian pointed that out. Like, I have the Messiah's shoe. You know? He just, all he did was, like, stand up there to avoid being arrested. And all these followers, like, oh, yeah, you make sense. And he wasn't even saying anything.
It's funny, though, that your dad is like, oh, Cameron.
Yeah.
No.
You know, and it's funny, like, my folks, I wouldn't consider them religious people.
Sure.
You know, like, my mom doesn't, like, wrap her face and stuff like that. But they're religious in the sense that they, like, believe in God.
They're spiritual, not necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, they follow Islam.
Religious.
I mean, they don't eat pork, they don't drink, smoke, whatever. But, you know, and they celebrate the holidays or whatever. And when they die, I guess they're going to be buried in a Muslim portion of a cemetery.
Where at?
It's the Muslim community bought some land, bought some area. They had to get like permits and stuff because, like, in a Muslim burial,
yeah,
you know,
I guess I never thought of that.
So if you die and you're a Muslim,
okay,
you don't get embalmed.
Oh,
there's no embalming. It's
okay,
against the religion. So it's a lot like how Jesus was buried.
He was just wrapped up in
they clean your body,
and then
they wrap you in a shroud, and they put you in a very modest box and put you in the ground. When you die, you are in the ground within 3 hours.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And then there's like month-long mourning. Like the women in your life will wear black, no makeup. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that would be good or bad, because, you know, usually when somebody dies, then it's like a whole process.
It's a pain in the butt.
You have to plan the funeral, and then you have to do a wake, and then you have to have a gathering afterwards. And then it's like, I mean, you're so overwhelmed with stuff. Just clean them up and bury them might be a better way. I
memorized Hail Mary from going to a wake. You know what I mean? Because they say it over and over again. It's hard to not memorize it. First time I ever saw something like that.
It's like hearing a song over and over.
Yeah, my ex-wife's grandpa died, and I went to the wake, right? And they were like a Catholic family. And I've never been to something like this.
Yeah,
you know, growing up Islamically.
Yes.
And so
it's almost scary, isn't it? It's like chanting and
very
ritualistic.
Freaky, very, very freaky. I'm like, when do we sacrifice the goat? You know, I'm like... Because not only are they, I mean, like, everybody stands around. They're all crying. Everybody's sad.
Well, yeah.
They got these beads, right? And then they're like, they're chanting this thing over and over and over again, and then throwing holy water on the dead body. And I'm like,
you gotta make sure it gets him to heaven.
Well, I don't think a bath's gonna help.
Well, then why do you guys take a bath?
Well, just because. I mean, when you die, you're dirty, right? You sweat and stuff. Dying's a lot of work. You know, but see, this isn't taking a bath. This is just like, and it's a violent throw of water. You know what I mean? Like,
they're casting out the demons.
It's a lot like the whipping of the Christ.
Did you watch the series finale of the Bible?
Yeah, I did. I had to change it, man. I couldn't.
That was brutal. Dude.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I didn't like Passion of the Christ just because, like, I mean, I'm not into S&M. You know,
that's nothing to do with that. Part.
It was insane, you know, like, I mean, if that really happened, well, you know, I'm sure it did. Because it happened to a lot of people. Isn't that what happened?
A lot of people got stoned. I think that's how... I think the thing that we forget is a lot of people sort of get... I mean, that's the way... That was their death penalty back then.
Right? It was crucifixion. It wasn't just one man was chosen to die on a cross.
Right.
You know, many bad people were chosen to die.
They did that all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Like Spartacus. Have you seen the movie Spartacus?
Which version?
The Kirk Douglas one.
Yes.
You remember at the end when he was up on the cross? He was crucified? And his girlfriend or wife or whatever was like talking to him?
I remember it. I don't know if I've ever made it that far. That movie's like 5 hours long.
It's such a good movie, though. I like that movie. I thought that was really good. I was into the whole Roman Colosseum thing.
Yeah.
You know? Just because I can't imagine how human beings' minds work. There was a time when people would pay money, buy a hot dog, sit in the stands, and watch people get eaten by lions. You know?
It was very...
Or like just sword fight each other and then do that whole like thumb up, thumb down thing. Yeah, go ahead. Is it cool if I kill him now? Yeah, do it.
Yeah, go take him out.
Yeah. So that like really, really intrigued me, you know?
Very
so
violent
I was
society.
into the Spartacus movie. But at the end there, he's crucified.
Okay.
And there's a whole like highway of guys crucified. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I'm like, wow, all these people died for our sins.
I think that was like a weekly thing.
They all died.
All these people died for our sins.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now it's like, Hail Mary, full of grace, Spartacus is with me.
I've seen 80, probably 10, 12 different versions of Jesus being crucified. That was the worst.
This was like, yeah.
I cried.
Well,
I didn't even cry at Passion of the Christ. I didn't. I'm like, what was everybody getting so upset over? Like, I know, you all, guess what? I don't want to spoil the ending. But
he dies. Yeah.
And we know this is coming, and it was violent, but it didn't bother me. Maybe just, I don't know, maybe just hit me in a different way on Sunday. But when it
was Easter-ish. It was Easter.
But it was so violent.
It was. That was pretty brutal. I had to change it. Well, and part of the reason, I would have watched it all if I was at home. Mm-hmm. But I had like my nephews and my kids sitting there with me.
Yeah, and they're like, oh my God.
Yeah, they're like, what did he do? And I'm like, oh, he's a bad, bad guy.
He tried to heal people and make them feel better.
I mean, I praise it because they're little kids, you know. I had to tell them. I'm like, yeah, he broke the law. And so that's what happens.
They punish. That's what happens when you break the law. So don't ever break the law,
exactly.
Kids.
I taught a lesson. I'm like, now, do you really want to tell me that you didn't touch my tablet?
Oh.
Huh? Liars go up there, too.
Liars.
All this guy did was say that he was the Messiah. That was enough.
I did learn some stuff, though. I read the Bible. Seen my dad's a deacon. Mm-hmm. Still watching that though, and I don't know if they sensationalize. I'm sure they did, but there was parts I'm like, I didn't remember that.
Yeah,
but now it sounds familiar to me.
It's funny. They did a really good job with that series. They really did.
Yeah.
Like, there are things that make you kind of really think about different things. Well, because when you read the Bible, you know, everybody has their own interpretation.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. And so there are things that were in that. Whoever the director or whoever wrote the script for this series had their interpretation worked into it. But I'm willing to bet that there was like a conference room full of people discussing what they were. Okay, so like we're going to talk about Sodom and Gomorrah right now.
Right.
Everybody read the passage. Let's write something and then come to a consensus so that it's not one-sided, right? I think that's the right way to approach something like that.
You would think so.
Yeah. So.
Well, here's the thing that I was like, I always wondered why they took him to Pontius Pilate. They wanted to expedite the process.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I always wondered why I went.
And now that makes sense because I'm like, okay, so if the Jewish elders are mad at him because he claims to be, or they think, they feel threatened that he is going to overthrow them as king of the Jews.
Right.
Then why didn't they just take him out? Why did they take him to Pontius? He had nothing to do with it. And then when I saw that whole process,
they had to put together a business case.
Yeah,
basically,
they had to put together a case, basically manipulate him
and say, listen,
and to say he's got to go now.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, there's going to be a riot in the street.
Yeah.
You know,
and we're all in danger, but we can't do it because it will taint our holy days.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was insane.
So I did actually learn something.
And I wonder if that's true about
series.
Pilate's wife. Like if she
How
really
she
did have that vision.
I don't doubt it at all. I don't remember that in the Bible either, but
Yeah, but I doubt
that
it,
could have
right?
been part of the
Because
thing that got glorified.
I would think so, because I don't think that, if God's plan
Yes.
was to send him down there to be,
Then he doesn't want anyone messing with
he
that.
doesn't want anybody getting in the way of it.
Because women, if we really want you to do something, we'll figure out
Yeah,
how
all
to
she
get
would
you
have
to
to do is take her
something.
blouse off.
Yeah, and say, you know what? Here's the deal, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to save this man, and then I will save you.
And I will do things for you.
Come on in here, baby. You can't kill that holy man. I will make you scream at the Lord's name if you save that holy man.
This will be like volume 9 in the John Holmes series.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was fun. Did you have a good Easter?
I did. It was pretty chill. We really didn't do much. Went to church, ate some brunch, went
Yeah.
over to my mom and dad's, came home, then watched some TV, watched the Bible, watched Apprentice. I was excited Omarosa got kicked off. Happy Easter to me.
I haven't
Freaking
been
hate her.
watching it.
I do.
Who is she?
Omarosa, that's the point. Like, why is she on all this crap? She was the original winner, I think. No, Bill Rancic was. I should know. I interviewed him. She was like the second. She's the one that really sort of put Apprentice on the map because she was engaged to Michael Clark Duncan before he died. Had a heart attack and died.
Oh.
And LaToya Jackson, never thought I'd say her because she seems so sweet. She goes, any money says that she's the reason he had a heart attack.
Nice. Yeah.
Wow.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't watched it. The only thing I did with Celebrity Apprentice was when we were in New York.
Yes.
Told Ashley to go into Trump Towers.
Yes.
And then I videoed her walking. I said, walk out and be all bummed. So I got the whole shot of
Staged
Trump,
a movie.
the Trump Towers, and then her coming out the door.
Yeah.
And then she walks out all bummed. And I'm like, what happened? She goes, I got fired. Nice. And that's a cut. That was pretty good.
I can't believe she played your reindeer games. Because usually when it's funny to watch you guys interact, you are the child.
Yeah.
She is the adult.
I know, right? That's where I have fun with her.
Uh-huh.
That poor thing, man. 2 days in a row now, I woke up way super early and then just went about as if it was a normal day.
Yeah.
Right? So this morning I get up, I go to wake her up, I put on Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Of course. Why not? Right before school. That's
Well, yeah, because I know that'll get her ass up,
perfect.
So,
Bounty hunter.
yeah, made her get up right away. So I take a shower, whatever, get some clothes on. She gets dressed. I'm like, go brush your teeth. We, get our stuff together, get in the car. I start backing out of the driveway. I'm like, Ash, it's 6:44.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you want some breakfast? So we went to McDonald's and hung out there for ever.
Oh my gosh. Ash has just got to be going, are you serious? See, I'm surprised she didn't say, Dad, why are we leaving already?
Yeah, I mean, I'm driving down the street. I'm like, what are we doing? I'm like, why didn't we just stay home? I'd drink coffee or something.
Now, we need to back up, though. Why Dog the Bounty Hunter?
I was searching through stuff because if I would have put it on Disney Channel, she would have just laid there and watched it. But Dog, and I put the remote on top of the
Got
TV,
it.
right? So
I thought maybe that's her alarm clock. She gets really excited to get up and watch Dog
Yeah.
the Bounty Hunter.
Leland!
Because I don't see that.
Baby Lisa!
Oh, yeah.
So I made the announcement on our Facebook page yesterday that Funky Arabs are playing Concert for Courage.
I know. Katie, I was talking with her. She's very excited about that from Abused Adult Resource Center.
And then I posted on the event invite,
Yes?
said, are pyrotechnics allowed?
Inside the bar?
Yeah.
No, Great White. Pyrotechnics are not involved.
So I
inside
told
the
Ben,
bar.
just weekly, up until then, I'm just going to ask weird questions like that.
Uh-huh. When is it?
Huh?
When is the event?
April 27th.
April 27th. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what time we're playing. I don't know how long we're playing. We haven't even practiced yet.
Do you really need to practice? You guys have been together for 20 years.
Yeah, because Ben needs to practice. The rest of us could get together and make it happen.
Doesn't Ben play music on a weekly basis?
Yeah, but he gets rusty if he doesn't play the stuff,
Really?
Yeah.
He's so funny.
It's funny because he's the guy when we're at practice. We're like, oh.
Do you really do this for a living, Ben?
And then Nolan's like, no, it's this. And he's like, it's this. Oh, it's E? Yeah, it's E. Okay. And then, every time we get together and play, we always change a couple of the songs a little way. Like, we'll, end it differently or something. We're still writing them or fine-tuning them, I guess.
Right.
But Ben and I have a plan to maybe restructure the band.
Wow.
Yeah, and come out with some fresh new stuff and just be almost like the same identity but different.
Okay. Same identity and different image, different people. What's
no same people. Not even a different image, just kind of the direction of the music.
Oh, yes.
Kind of.
Do you guys even have time to switch anything up?
That's what I say, but.
I don't see that.
I think it would be fun just because it's fun to do, and it would probably reinvigorate us.
Yes.
Because right now, we go up there, we do this. I like doing it. It's fun. Don't get me wrong, and I love that people still know the music and sing along. But it's kind of embarrassing. We wrote these songs 98.
So you're singing songs from that you guys wrote when you were in a totally different place and time.
Different mindset. So. I'm songs where I'm talking about just doom lop chow. You know what? That's not even words. But we needed filler and it just worked. And then, so
now you're going to get all fancy and add words.
Crocodile boom, or coming back with the crocodile boom, skip stepping. I never procrastinate when I'm kicking up my weapons. Man with snake hands, he creates my ideology. You know that I was sitting in a room staring at absolutely nothing and envisioning Shiva with snake hands.
Changing your whole mindset in some kind of a trippy world.
Right? So,
experience.
I don't, to be honest, don't even know where the hell those words came from. And how they got all put together. I don't know. I know how. I just don't remember it,
Yeah.
But for some reason, we wrote it on paper, and it stuck. Huh?
Yeah, maybe you guys might want to fight. I could see. You guys are getting up near 40 now.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that. She's got a school dance coming up.
Oh, you guys going to play her school dance? Because that'd be awesome.
Well, no, so get this, right? So Ashley's on the dance committee.
Okay.
And her teacher emails me the other day. She goes, Ashley said that you might be able to DJ for us.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I could possibly do that. I go, it'd be a good way to keep an eye on her without being a chaperone.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm going to embarrass the hell out of her.
I can't believe she would even suggest you.
I know.
I'm shocked by this.
And so I was like, well, let me just firm up a sound system. And then, I'll let you know. I'll do it,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be such a geek. It's going to be awesome.
Are you going to be Cam? Or are you going to be Dita?
Should I be Dita?
Show up in your gold lame suit.
Well, they want to do
lollipops.
They want to do a retro 80s type theme.
Okay.
Right? So then I'm like, all right, cool, man. I'm going to start things off with Video Killed the Radio Star, And she's like, no, you're not. We're picking the music. I'm like, no, you're not. You're not giving me 20 songs that I'm going to play all night long.
Yes.
I said, I'm the DJ. I play the music. You guys want to request something?
Mm-hmm.
Come up and request it. But I play the music.
I played about 3 or 4 on my daughter's, my kids' Halloween dances. And then I'm like, no, I can't do this, man.
Right?
It's too much of a conflict of interest.
I should take my turntables.
Because then everybody hassles Summer Tide, too. Like, hey, get your mom to play this.
Yeah, true.
Get your mom. Go up there. Talk to her.
I think no matter, Ashley may pretend like she's embarrassed.
Oh, deep down inside, they like it.
She's like, oh, my
You're
dad's
cool.
so cool. My dad's way cooler than that guy.
So it's like an 80s. Can I show up dressed like Madonna and do an interpretive dance?
Please.
Will you play Lucky Star for me?
Yes.
And then
Yes. Right? So I don't know how I'm going to... I think I'm going to wear my ruffled tux.
And I want Hayne to come with me, too. And he could be a backup dancer.
He can't. He'll hop around.
That's right.
Maybe he can learn some tricks on the crutches.
He can't move. He can't move at all. Dang, I have to find different backup dancers. Because if I do